My big question is, are you going to get through the wall of Tide? Like, this hero is really going to determine the game, I feel like. So,
but that was an impressive performance nonetheless.
Yeah, I think this lane is... I mean, first of all, I'm going to judge... let's try that again.
Trudge it up, son.
I'm gonna trust Storm's judgment. There we go. That was hard to say, apparently.
Roger getting blocked in. This could be first blood. Boxy and company will be taking it. So first blood the way of Liquid, and it looks like Boxy will be able to get out just fine.
Boxy placed a sentry, so he will know they have these wards.
Oh, mid lane. Kiyotaka's in a lot of trouble. They set up a nice stun onto him. Able to break out, but the lightning storm somehow procs. Okay. Is quite the range there.
One of the less known changes of 733B, Lightning Storm now actually has global cast range.
And Terry is going to get caught in the river. Still 3 members of Liquid here, easily cleaning him up. It looked like it was cast on, and then it didn't technically proc until after the blink.
9Pandas are going to distribute their heroes. Who's going to be sitting top? Is it still going to be the PL just cutting between this and the jungle, or will they give a bit of space to the supports? They're going to go on Tide.
Yeah, Zai, his Kraken Shell does activate. The roar to come afterwards. Blast off activates the Kraken Shell again, and he's going to be just fine. Insania comes out as well, provides some support.
Tide is so good this game.
Insania, though, he might be the one in trouble. Has to pop False Promise on himself, Zai. They know that he does not have Ravage, so not as much threat, but Nisha has plenty of time to get over here. Insania does drop 3 members of 9Pandas onto the tier 1 tower. And Teres, he's going to get one more sticky bomb, but inevitably will fall. Nice Sonic Wave onto 2, and Insania, or Nisha, I should say, dropped by the axes. And Zai thought he was invulnerable, but now he's outnumbered 3 versus 1. As Boxy's going to chop down the tree again. Triple kill for Miero. Boxy gets off one more Boundless Strike, and he will fall shortly after. Somehow, 9Pandas end out on top of that fight.
If you manage to kill the Oracle first, we can just overwhelm Lesh when you're big enough. So we'll be curious to see.
Boxy, another tree chopped down. My goodness. They are all over this right now.
And here's the problem. Starts getting drained.
Mana starting to get drained ever so slowly, getting slowed by the sticky bomb. The Triceratops doing some work as well. Pops the Bloodstone. There's the roar on top, and they're doing so much damage from afar. They don't really have to fully commit. Sonic Wave. False Promise keeping Nisha alive right now, but there's the blast off Ravage to come. Nisha's at full HP as a result of the False Promise, and the rest of 9Pandas now retreating for the time being. Nisha perpetually slowed, it feels like, as Ramses thinking about going back in. Is he going to get stunned out, getting extremely low? Pops that Doppelganger, will find the distance. Now they might just wait out this Mickey Terrorblade metamorphosis.
Cause trouble for Liquid, who will claim the biggest neutral of them all. While this may be slightly slower than average, I think that is a bit skewed from previous queens not going these 2 build-up items in Witchblade and Kaya Sanj, because he is farm.
Yep, Ancient Dragon was the choice. Actually, I think that's Miero's creep. As Mickey in that meta, pressuring this tier 3 tower bot along with Nisha, obviously still with the Aegis. Split Earth connects on a Kiyotaka, but he'll blink away. They will get the tower freely. Now Ramses has come. It's off the Spirit Lance. Now applying some pressure to make it this early sun. There's a big Ravage from Zai. How much damage do they have, though? Kiyotaka able to blink out. Sonic Wave comes, pushing Nisha back as Ramses getting very low, being pursued from the other side of the trees. Will find the distance into the fountain as the Wukong's command gives a little bit of space, but they're not able to get that much. They get Antares, but no full set of racks for Liquid as Nisha might be in some trouble. Boxing Company trying to save a nice Centaur stomp onto 2. Nisha looks like he'll drop his first life in all likelihood. He's deniable. Will they pursue any further? Boxy attempting to TP out will be fine. Nisha, Aegis down. In all likelihood will be surrounded now. Attempting to TP out.
That's
ambitious thought. Yeah. Double kill for Kiyotaka and a successful defense from 9Pandas.
Great hold from them.
So the way the Agnum Scepter works is the Shadow Strike is now an AoE. Might have to hold this thought, though. This will be a very long discussion. It'll probably take 30 minutes to explain. As Ramses will find Nisha in the tree line. Doppelgangs out of the Split Earth. Nicely timed. Nisha pops the Bloodstone relatively early. Boxy with the Wukong's command. Miero gets off his roar onto Insania, and that is a big kill. But Nisha already had that False Promise applied. And Kiyotaka on the outskirts, getting more Shadow Strikes over and over and over. Nisha still being pursued and will eventually be brought down. Mickey gets a nice Sunder onto Roger, but he's still surrounded. Another Shadow Strike, another Sonic Wave, a full team wipe. Kiyotaka and company absolutely destroy Liquid in this fight.
Did Nisha die to a sticky bomb in the fountain?
Maybe.
He died to techies in the fountain. Yeah.
Oh, Roche. He's back. going to be gone on now by 9Pandas. And you can see Liquid kind of hightailing to this area, but I think it's going to be too late. So this is going to be the not the Aghanim, separate, the Aegis and Cheese, second Roche for 9Pandas.
This is huge for
now
them.
The real question is, does Liquid want to fight after the fact?
Ramses can play so aggressively now that he has Aegis. There's no risk. This is one of the problems that Tide has until in this stage of the game, until Super League and with Refresh. Okay.
Oh, the Ravage from Zai. Do they have the damage? They're going to go for Roger first. Absolutely. He is donezo. Miero, he does get off the roar. Where's that false promise? Finally applied to Nisha, but a big sonic wave comes out from Kiyotaka as Ramses trying to finish off everybody on the sideline. Insania getting pretty low. Nisha about to end the false promise. He's fully healed as a result. Zai ends up dropping, though, as Mickey's still in that meta form. 2 have died from 9Pandas. Ramses, remember, he still has this Aegis. But how much do they want to actually put on him? Looks like they'll get that first life as Boxy attempting to TP out next to the gate. Will not get out, though. More burst damage from Kiyotaka. And the rest of Liquid will have to fall back. As the smoke coming up. And I do want to talk about the Techie's mind sign, but we're going to have to wait in all likelihood. Nisha showing himself. He's immediately inhibited at half HP. Insania is not near enough for the false promise. Finally getting in range. Gets it off just in time. Now they're trying to focus them down, but a big ult again from Zai. But where is the damage from Liquid? They lose the Oracle. Roger's going to be the trade. Nisha, he will die inside of the false promise. Too much damage to handle, and Mickey is next. 4 dead for Liquid. 9Pandas getting basically everything that they want.
Misstep from Liquid, out of position for a team fight.
Continue going here. The tier 4 tower fell for the first one. Second one being targeted now. Buyback comes out from Zai. He jumps in with a big anchor smash onto one hero. Not really that fearsome at all for 9Pandas, as now they're going to go through the old-fashioned way, getting that tier 3 in the mid lane. As Zai continuing to just get poked and prodded with these sticky bombs, these shadow strikes. Pops the pipe, definitely helping a bit. As Kiyotaka, he can focus now on the tier 4 towers. The rest of his team gets the mid racks. More wisdom runes on average, and of course the bounties in terms of the gold. Huge discrepancy. As Kiyotaka just goes straight in, gets that last tier 4, now focusing on the Ancient. Scream of Pain is there, so he'll still have that shield rune. He's going to get stunned to outright. Zai with a nice Ravage. Kiyotaka at half HP, but able to get off that BKB as the roar expended just for Mickey. Zai now basically out of mana. As Kiyotaka looking for a nice Sonic Wave, clips him, kills out Tidehunter. No buyback at all, as Mickey now gets off the Sunder. The false promise a little bit early. Might have to fall back into the base as this runs out. Nisha will not have that for himself. And the Ancient targeted by all the creeps right now. Boundless Strike is there, but Kiyotaka and company able to finish off Mickey just before he steps into the fountain. Kiyotaka still relatively low, kind of baiting everybody in as the Spruilers continue to mount, but they can just focus down to the Ancient.